Welcome into WagerTalk TV. I am Drew Martin, joined by Brian Leonard and Tony Mejia of WagerTalk.com, and we're breaking down some college football here. Texas Longhorns, Oklahoma Sooners, kicking us off 12 noon Eastern. -7. Brian, coming to you first. We're seeing Texas as the slated road favorite. Of course, this in the Cotton Bowl, the Red River rivalry, if you will. 65.5 being the total. I guess it's a neutral site here, Brian. Texas, -7-point favorite. You liking anything?
I think the look ahead from the games of the year is like Oklahoma -6 here. So this is quite the change. Unfortunately, I kind of saw it coming with Oklahoma, but losing the way they did last week cost us any value on going against them. Oklahoma's offensive success rate is only 46% overall, 32% on passing downs. They've had 31 scoring opportunities, but opponents have had 26. That's not typical Oklahoma football, so that's something we have to be concerned here about this Oklahoma's defense. Longhorns opponents have started the ball on their own 38, which is really good. I don't know if that's a special teams problem for Texas or they're just a small sample size, but you can't let the opposition get the ball on their own 38 on a continual basis and have success. Texas so far has been very impressive. They've outgained their opponents by 2.15 yards per play. That includes playing what I guess is, again, the number one team of the nation in Alabama. To me, Texas is the better team from what we have seen, but I can't lay 7 points into this rivalry. To me, that's just too many points. These are two teams that have match up every year. And from a talent standpoint, Oklahoma should be there. Obviously, it hasn't been there yet, but they could turn around and turn this around very quickly. So even though I like Texas here, I'm not laying 7. I guess it's a pass for me.
Yeah, Brian, good stuff. Tony, coming to you next. I kind of agree with Brian. I was had Texas circled, but when -7's out there, I don't know. This is a rivalry game. Dillon Gabriel, I know a guy you know about, might be a big part of this line as well, if he's playing or not. What are you hearing here? Texas and Oklahoma, what are you liking, Tony?
Yeah, very simple. If Dillon Gabriel is out, you load up on Texas. If he's in, this is too many points, and you consider taking them. And we're not going to know until closer to game time because Brent Venables is keeping that close to the vest. It was a brutal hit, cheap shot that he took from TCU's a defender there, helmet to helmet. So it seems like it's a concussion, and we will see what his availability is. If he doesn't play, it's either Davis Bevel, Nick Evers, who's a true freshman, highly touted, but hasn't seen the field, especially in a game of this magnitude, or General Booty, which is one of the best names I've ever heard. He's related to John David Booty and Josh Booty, the former USC and LSU quarterbacks. I think he's their nephew. But he's on the Oklahoma roster. So one of those guys will line up under center and just to show the changing climate of college football. The two quarterbacks in this game last year were Casey Thompson and Caleb Williams, now the quarterbacks at Nebraska and USC respectively. And if anybody remembers that game, Steve Sarkisian's first Red River rivalry contest, and they were up 38-20 at the break for the Longhorns. So dominating the game, they get outscored 35-10 in the second half, largest comeback in the series. The Sooners win 55-48. So there's a score to settle here for Sark and the Longhorns. And another quarterback-related issue in this contest, it looks like we're going to get Quinn Ewers back, the freshman quarterback, redshirt freshman, because he started his career elsewhere, to be the starter this week. Although Hudson Card has done a really good job, Ewers is the guy that Sark chose to be his quarterback at the beginning of the season. Obviously very talented. So really a lot to determine as to what to do with this game. I think if we see Gabriel out, Ewers in, with Card as the as the third best quarterback in this whole matchup, also playing for Texas, then I really like the Longhorns, and I would bet them both first half and full game.
Tony Mejia, you heard from Brian Leonard as well. Guys, enjoy the game, Texas and Oklahoma. Also, make sure to check out the website, WagerTalk.com. Monday is a great day to do so. $9 Mondays. All plays from all handicappers discounted to just $9. Check it out, WagerTalk.com.